들리시나요? 아니 게임이 문제인 거야? 내 컴퓨터가 문제인 거야? OBS가 튕겨버리네. 그러면 녹화 누르고 갑시다. 자, 어서 오세요. 아씨, 커마 이거 볼 때마다 웃음벨이네. 야, 저번에 방꾸미기까지 했었나? 그치. 세바스찬에게 저주를 배우기. 여기가 어둠의 마법 방어법 교실.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Over here.
얘가 나 그 도서관 몰래 들여다보내준 친구인가?
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
야,
Of
맞네
course.
맞네.
Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
교수님도 모르는 장소를 어떻게 알고 있냐?
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well
대단한
disguised.
친구네. 언더크로프트. 아니, 나 혼자 들어가는 거예요?
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone.
장비 슬롯이 가득 찼다는데요?
Rebellion.
Jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily.
그럼 일단은 좀 비울까요, 장비를? 이런 거 끼고 파괴하기 90, 60원. 아, 장비가 24개까지밖에 안 되네. 60. 근데 좀 적당히 하고 오케이, 일단 이 정도. 이따가 상점 가면 한 번에 팔아버려야겠다. 세바스찬과 대화하세요.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does
이제
Ominous
나한테만
have no
특별하게
love lost
얘기를
for
해준
his family?
거야.
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
위험하게 들리는데.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
콘프링고.
You're getting it.
야씨, 안경 하나 바꿨다고 이렇게 인상이 확 달라졌냐?
Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses.
촛대에 불을
but I
붙여보자고.
think you'll find that it can...
얘가 무장 해제였고 불마법. 얘는 불을 쏘는 거구나.
travels a bit farther than that spell, like you say.
이렇게. 아, 쟤를 맞추려는 거구나.
Nice work.
오, 이렇게.
How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
역시 좋은데? 솔직히 옛날에 쓰던 거는 거리가 너무 짧아가지고.
I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
나 이런 주문들을 더 배울 준비가 됐어.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
나도 너무 좋아.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
이거 이야기해줘도 되나? 미안하지만 아직 말해줄 준비가 안
The
됐어.
book I found in the restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
언더크로프트를 떠나세요. 근데 어쩔 수 없지. 막 다 막 이야기하고 다닐 순 없잖아요. 서운해도 뭐 어떡해.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait.
이거 뭐야?
You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe you have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
우연히 들어가게 됐어? 이 말을 믿을까? 우연히 들어가게 됐어.
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone. Not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
위협할 필요 없어.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend.
왜 이렇게
Thank
화가
you very
났어?
much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
그냥 화가
Sebastian's
그득그득하네.
only at an earful about this.
자, 퀘스트 완료. 상점 한번 들렸다 오고 싶은데요. 이거 장비를 한번 갈고 싶은데.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
여기에서 뭐야? 메일이 왔다는데요.
Come and see me as
될 수 있는 한 빨리 나를 보러 오거라. 조금 비생산적이었던 마법부 여행에서 돌아왔단다. 네가 보낸 시간이 나보다 더 보람찼기를 바란다. 마법부에서 돌아왔다고요?
I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the ministry.
아니 마법부에 갔었어요? 그랬어? 어디 있지? 상점이?
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
나를 찾는 교수님들이 많네. 여기였나?
I was wondering when I'd see you again. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
그래서 판매.
A pleasure doing business with you.
와, 돈 많은데요? 뭐 하나 살 수 있는 거 아니야 이러면은? 나중에 필요하면 사지 않을까요?
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
근데 퀘스트 엄청 많네. 아 맞아, 호그 스미트 온 김에 이거 하나 할까요?
Ah, dressed to impress, I see.
자물쇠 저것도 나중에 다 딸 수 있겠죠? 막 1레벨, 2레벨 적혀 있는 거 보니까 딸 수 있는 것 같은데.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
안녕하세요. 배달부가 필요하시다고요?
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself
king
should have no
브릿지?
trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
짜증나는 사람 같은데요? 기꺼이
I'd be
도울게요.
happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at
근데
her
마법
potion
약사가
recipes one day.
마법약을 사서 쓰네. 자, 갑시다. 파티마 라왕에게 투명 마법약 3개 배달하기. 근데 이거 뛰어갔다 와야 되는 거 아니에요? 난 언제쯤 날아다닐까? 빗자루 잠깐만, 1900 너무 먼데? 나중에 빗자루나 탈 거 생기면은 가죠. 야, 이거 너무 멀어 솔직히. 빗자루 구매하기 여기 있다. 여기서 사가면 되겠네. 야, 오늘 여기 잘 온 거 같은데요?
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
한번 볼게요.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today?
볼까? 근데 이게 생긴 게 다른 거지 성능은
That
다
item is
똑같나
of the
보네.
highest quality.
오, 이렇게 멋있는 게
That item is
없지.
of the highest quality.
이게 제일 무난한 것 같긴 한데, 호그와트 기숙사 빗자루. 오케이, 이걸로 해야겠다. 그냥 무난한 거
You'll be
합시다.
thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
헤이.
Thanks for stopping by. Oh, whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be
업그레이드?
interested in, say, some enhancement.
저 외형은 사실 중요하지 않지. 성능이 중요하지.
Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will,
업그레이드
that will
마법?
improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
피드백을 해달라.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
오케이.
How unconventional.
아, 비행을 할 수 있는 장소가 정해져 있구나.
Can't help but admire Mr. enthusiasm.
아, 이걸 타고 다닐 수는 없나 보네. 그쵸. 이렇게 지금 보면은
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogwarts.
비행 금지 표시가 떠 있단 말이에요. 나가면 타지나? 비행을 허용하는 구역에 들어왔습니다. 탭을 누른 상태로 3번. 회 이렇게. 그러면은 이렇게 어디냐? 그것도 갔다 오면 될 것 같은데. 페달 요청 여기. 야, 훨씬 편하네. 가면서 화면 돌릴 수는 없나? 야, 호그와트 멋있긴 하네. 근데 확실히. 근데 호그와트 성이 무슨 고대 마법으로 지어져가지고 엄청 세다고 하지 않나요? 막 악마들이 막 들어올 수 없는 막 요새 막 그런 거 아닌가? 근데 생각보다 그렇게 빠르지는 않네요. 빗자루가. 얘를 탔다 해서 막 엄청나게 막 빨리 가지는 않네. 근데 어차피 위치만 찍어 놓으면은 태 타면 되니까. Q는 뭐지? 아, 설명. 오케이.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
마법약 드릴게요.
Here are the
무시해
potions you
무시해.
requested.
You think
반응해
it's so
주지 마.
simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
투명 마법약 마시기. 탭에 있나? 여기 있다. 먹어봅시다.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
왜 이렇게 승이 났어 사람들이? 물건을 구경해도 될까요?
For sale.
그러니까 이 사람은 어떤 상인이지?
What are we looking for today?
재료 상인인가? 아, 그냥 마을 상점이구나.
Thank you for stopping
자파상
in.
같은.
I appreciate it.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
오, 멀린의 시험. 뭐지?
Off on another adventure, are we?
뭐 바뀐 거 없는 거 같은.
Lives here.
뭐지? 뭐가 바뀌었지?
Unusual choice.
그쵸. 뭐 있나? 뭘까? 모르겠네요. 갑시다. 텔포 사기네 이거. 보통은 막 텔포 거리 제한이 있잖아요. 근데 이 게임은 그냥 거리 제한 없이 그냥 무조건 다 한번 찍어 놓으면 텔포 할 수 있어가지고 너무 사기라고 해야 되나 좋다고 해야 되나. 자, 갔다 왔습니다.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
어렵지 않았어요.
Nothing to worry about. I handled it.
Glad to hear it. And thank you again for your help.
사례비를 추가로 주시면 좋겠어요. 갑자기. 아, 근데 추가로 주면 좋죠.
Delivering those potions was a bit more work than I'd expected. I'd like an additional fee.
I suppose that's business for you.
뭐야 이걸 올려주네.
Well, I shall increase your pay, but I'm not at all pleased about it.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care.
요, 아이고 감사합니다. 오케이. 그 다음에 지도 대실. 나 보조캐를 깰 수 있는 걸 깰까요? 비행 테스트 이런 거. 여기에서 호그와트. 엥? 아 여기구나. 근데 이게 밖에 있네. 최대한 출구 쪽 찍은 다음에 나가야지. 이게 어잉? 경기장에서 이멜다와 이야기하세요.
Hey you, Ravenclaw.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
그런 일 없었는데 걱정되나 봐. 걱정되나 봐.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
아 그런 의미가 아니었는데.
Slytherin Quidditch captain, jealous of you.
갑자기 도발해
Everyone
버리네.
knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Ravenclaw.
오케이.
Actually, why not?
바로 보여주지.
I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
갑시다. 뭐야? 왜 이렇게 빨라져?
This is rather fun.
흐. 아 잠깐만 이거 내려가는 키가 컨트롤이지. 자꾸 시프트 누르네.
Now that's more like did it.
야씨 이걸 못. 잠깐만. 아 잠깐 이거 키가 너무 헷갈린다. 아니 이거를 못 깨? 이렇게 쉬운데?
Made it.
에헤. 잠깐만.
This is rather fun.
아 너무 가뿐한데요?
That wasn't too bad.
아유 뭐 이렇게 못해. 2분 20초.
That's not. You must have cheated. Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
네 존중 따윈 바라지도 않아. 아니 이거 너무 공격적이잖아.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
다른 레이서에게 도전하기 위해 단상으로 돌아가 순위표의 등급을 더 올리세요.
The cross one's duelist to beat.
다시 돌아가라고?
Glad to hear how I fared.
갑시다.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Oh, you're back. With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when
아니
it did.
그랬었어?
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
정말 기대되네요.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon.
지금 바로는 못 사나?
How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed.
아 그러네요. 지금은 아직 안 돼 있네.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
회. 그리고 레비오사를 배우러 가세요. 그게 어디 있죠? 이거 왜 추적이 안 됐냐? 뭐지? 나 메인 캐를 먼저 해야 되나? 추적하고 여기도 뭐가 있는데?
Oi, can you help me?
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
재밌겠는데?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
내가 언제 한번
Very
살펴볼게.
well. I shall take a look if I
아
can
지금
find
바로
the
가는
time.
건 아닌가?
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
오. 뭐지? 퀘스트가 하나 더 생겼네. 일단 메인 캐부터 합시다.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor, so much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
오 뭐야?
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time.
네 교장 선생님한테 말 안 하고 막 이렇게 해도 되는 거야? 이렇게 불안하지? 책을 가져오라고 하니까. 책에 뭔가가 있나?
This looks promising.
우와 뭐야?
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
그럼요. 그럼요. 다
You
기억하죠.
and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
그럼요. 알죠. 어딘지 알죠.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
탑에서 뵐게요.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful and do not tell anyone where you're going.
메인 퀘스트 완료. 탑에 있는 피구 교수를 만나세요. 저기 어디지? 이게 앞으로는 못 가나? 여기서 여기로 산 바카르의 탑. 여기다가 그걸 안 찍어놨구나. 여기로 세례 탈까요?
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks.
아니 근데 이건 어디 있는 거지? 얘를 찾아야 되거든요. 인벤토리 보면은 요건데 나무가 있고 촛불 다리가 있고 뭐야 여기 같은데 여기잖아요, 그쵸? 다리에서 이거 맞는데? 이렇게 생긴 것도 다리를 지나서 요런 것들 아니야? 요런 것들? 아 뭐야? 아야. 뭐야? 띠용. 이렇게 허무하게 죽어버린다고? 진짜 뭐지? 저기가 어디일까?
Lumos.
알 수가 없네. 이 사람들은 뭐지? 그냥 지나다니는 사람들인가? 안녕하세요. 빗자루 있으니까 편하네.
This place has seen better days.
여기 다 적팀 있네. 안녕하세요. 지나갈게요. 우와, 다 뭐야 여기 이런 게? 야, 금지된 숲에는 뭐 이렇게 살고 있는 사람들이 많냐 여기저기. 아, 여기에서 되게 멀리 있네. 오케이.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Over here.
모르겠다. 저도 못 찾겠다.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment.
투명 마법이요? 잠깐만요.
No sense in announcing.
고블린이 이곳에 왜 있는지 대해 조사하세요.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make.
Quickly now.
눈에 띄지 않게 적에게 몰래 다가가며 페트리피쿠스를 시전할 수 있습니다. 그게 뭐예요? 페트리 토탈루스요? 그거 없는데? 없을 건데 내가. 글래시우스. 그냥 가까이 가면 되나? 디센도. 가볼까요? 가까이 가면 뜰라나? 마법이?
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalus.
아 이렇게. 아 이렇게 굳어버리는구나. 오케이. 뭐야 교수는 구경만 해?
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Well, this might be the best meal I've had in years. No, I mean it. I don't think I should.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. Petrificus Totalus.
자 한 명씩 처리. 암살 플레이. 여기 점이 있는데? 아닌가?
I was only following orders. Leave your actions someone there.
오케이. 안 들켰어. 여이씨 재밌는데 이거 암살. 근데 얘네들은 2명 뭉쳐 있어가지고 될라나? 오케이. 아, 저 주황색이 교수 위치구나.
Orders directly from Ranrock.
탑과 주변 지역을 수색해봐. 그 이름과 관련된 거라면 뭐든지 찾아야 해. 다 본 거 같은데. 뭐야?
I will draw blood. Deadly mistake this.
뭐야?
Let's get it.
아. 일단 화면 컷. 오케이.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizardry, but this is different somehow.
갑자기 왜 들켰지?
That's over. Looks like we found the
이벤트인가?
entrance.
It's locked.
오, 뭐야? 교수님. 교수님?
An unlocking charm.
전 어떻게 들어가요?
Very handy. No time now, but
교수님?
if you don't learn it soon enough,
오,
you can
뭐야?
learn it back at the
아니, 저 앞에 서 있는데 이렇게 문을 열어버리면 어떡해요?
Lumos.
I wonder who this is.
With robes
어?
like that, it
잠깐
could
이거 어디서
be
많이 봤는데? 아, 뭐 하세요? 교수님? 뭐야 이 사람? 저거 어디서 많이 봤는데?
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles.
그 인벤토리였나? 어디서 보면은 봐봐 이거 아니네요.
Revelio.
뭐야 상자가 있잖아. 오케이 다 가져 다 내꺼 가자.
Lumos. Revelio.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last.
Welcome to San Bakar's tower.
뭐야, 이분 여기도 계시네.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
오케이. 갑시다.
A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
시험의 입구를 찾으세요. 여기 뭐가 있는데? 맛있군. 근데 아무거나 이렇게 막 주워서 먹어도 되는 거야? 뭐야? 오, 요. 이게 나? 뭐 있나? 갑시다.
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio.
뭐지? 옆으로 내려가야 되나? 아, 요렇게. 이야.
Best have a look around.
내가 뭔가를 놓쳤을 거라고? 그치, 상자를 놓쳤지. 아이, 맛있어. 근데 막 순간이동 마법 이런 거 없나? 언제까지 이렇게 뛰어댕길 거야?
Revelio.
우와, 뭐야? 뭐지?
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
이 뒤가 달라진 거 아니야? 오예, 상자다. 오케이, 갑시다. 뭐지?
Revelio. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
바로 빵! 설명 처리하고
Stupefy. Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Levioso.
오케이. 나 엄청 세잖아.
These look familiar.
Accio.
땡겨와서 탄 다음에 땡겨는 거 아니야 이렇게? 그리고 이걸 이렇게 땡겨온다? 뭐지? 우와, 엄청 큰 상자잖아. 뭐 올려놓는 건가? 아니면은 뭐야? 여기로도 갈 수 있나? 아 뭐야 이렇게 가는 거는 에헤 아이 잠깐만요. 힛 힛.
More statues.
와 뭐야 깜짝이야. 아니 이거 어디까지 따라오는 거야?
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus.
아니 두 마리여가지고 왜 이렇게 빡세지? 아야. 나 한 명부터 처리하고. 와. 아니 이거 어디까지 따라오는 거야? 구르기를 했는데. 자 다시.
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio.
이 녀석. 오케이. 쉽네요. 그래서 이걸 뭐 하는 걸까? 다 안 하지네 여기까지. 밑에 뭐 있나? 밑에는 뭐 없는 것 같은데. 오케이 상자 주세요 상자. 이상하다. 뭐지? 뭐지? 이건가?
Revelio. Accio.
아 이거 끌어야 되구나 이렇게. 아 요렇게. 오케이.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
어떻게 올라가지? 아, 이건가? 요거를 타고 아니다. 얘를 타서 끌어당길 게 없는데. 이렇게 안 되나?
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway?
입구 양쪽을 어떻게 변화시켰냐고? 그게 무슨 말이지? 뭐야? 엥? 어?
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
근데 이걸 타는 것까지는 알겠어요. 여기 위에 이렇게 다 탔어. 그런 다음에 오케이 알았다. 바보였다. 자, 들어가서 바보였다. 이걸 이렇게 이쪽으로 끌고 옵니다. 끌고 와서 풀어. 들어가. 아니지, 이렇게 들어가. 오케이. 그리고 이 위에 탄 다음에 이거 하면 되겠죠. 제가 나라 깬 거다. 다른 사람들이었으면 못 깼을 텐데. 오케이. 뭐 또 나와? 야, 이게 거리가 닿네. 우와. 아야. 야씨, 몇 마리야 이거. 잠깐만. 잠깐만, 야씨, 너무 많은데? 잠깐만요. 장비를 끼라고? 더 높은 장비? 방어력 22. 잠깐만, 캐릭터가 점점 이상해지는데? 아니 이게 뭐야 이게? 오케이, 다시 보여준다. 무슨 아랍 부자처럼 돼버렸네 커마가.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
일단 피 많은 놈부터 없애고.
Expelliarmus. Accio.
오케이. 으아.
Expelliarmus. Protego. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
뭐야 어디로 나가? 빠르릉. 오케이. 적에게 카운터 치라인데 아무것도 못 쳤네. 오케이. 걔 날 막는 사람들이 많아.
Accio.
뭐지? 어? 이렇게는 통과 못하는데. 윙? 뭘까? 흐아! 가지고 와서 여기로 가. 그리고 이렇게 간다? 뭐지? 오케이 열어주고 이렇게 들어가면 뭐가 바뀐 거죠? 잘못한 것 같은데? 저쪽으로 넘어가야 되는데.
Levioso. Confringo. Accio.
오케이. 아, 이렇게 하는 거구나. 쉽네요. 야. 나 정도의 두뇌가 아니었으면 못 깼다. 오, 묘야.
Revelio.
이 상자잖아. 오케이, 거의 다 깬 거 같은데? 거의 다 도착한 거 같은데요? 와, 또.
Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
잠깐, 너무 많은데?
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Stupefy.
오케이. 빵.
Stupefy.
뭐야? 아니, 이게 너무. 이거 뭐야 이거?
Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus.
와. 와, 잠깐만, 이거 너무 센데? 이렇게? 이야.
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Protego. Expelliarmus.
와, 씨. 아야.
Stupefy. Accio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus.
와, 씨. 와, 이거 너무 센 거 아니야?
Protego. Stupefy. Confringo.
오케이. 저거를 충전할 때 물건을 던져야 되는구나, 저렇게. 오케이.
What a relief.
뭐 주려나?
Another pensive.
펜시브?
Revelio.
상자 이거 하나밖에 없는 것 같네요. 퍼시벌 레켐의 기억.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
뭐지? 뭘 본 거지?
Another
그렇게 막 의미가 있는 기억은 아닌 것 같은데.
Now to find a way out of here.
나가는 길. 오케이.
Crystallized stone. That must be the way.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor. Rookwood.
전에 교수님을 뵌 적이 있어요? 그랬나? 네. 그냥 나 혼자 기억을 들여다본 거 아니야?
We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You'll need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
my studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
네.
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
아니 옷 좀 갈아입어야겠다. 너무 별로잖아. 망토도 한번 볼까요? 아 레벨 14네. 이렇게 하고 필요의 방. 여기서 이제 망토를 볼 수 있다는 거잖아요.
It's hard to see a student.
I should ask Sirona at the
화분에 뭐 하나 심을까?
Spectacular news. The broom upgrade's ready. Stop by the shop when you can.
이야, 씨 마법으로 비까지 내리네.
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter.
자, 식별하기. 아, 왜 별로 안 좋잖아.
I believe that we may be able to help each other.
캐스 너무 많이 쌓여 있는데. 일단은 곱스톤 이거를 찾아봅시다. 이제 지팡이가 지팡이래. 빗자루가 생겼으니까 오래된 캐스부터 하나하나 합시다.
I'd better keep an eye on.
여기에서
Once you have completed the tasks I've set for you, I would like to teach you
이렇게
useful for pulling objects to the ground.
곱스톤이 어디 있지? 6개. 요런 데 있나? 요런 데 들어가면? 아닌데요. 여기는 범위를 벗어났는데. 어디 있다는 거지? 도무지 알 수가 없네. 그녀가 찾지 못하도록 다른 학생들이 마법을 사용해 숨겼을 거라고요? 그러면은 빗자루가 아니지 않나?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
저기 있네.
That's one of Zenobia's
아,
gobstones.
이렇게.
I hardly saw
아,
what
이게
fuss is about.
빗자루로 가져오는 게 아니네. 마법으로 가져오는 거구나.
Confringo.
아, 뭐야.
Accio.
6개나 찾아야 돼. 요 근처에서
Revelio.
하나 더 올라가서 곱손이 뭐지? 그러니까 곱창 같은 건가? 곱창 먹고 싶다. 뭐야? 요 신기한데? 야, 이런 것도 있네. 손금복이 뭐야?
That is hardly appropriate school attire.
뭐야? 누구세요?
Professor, could you remind me of the purpose of the assignments you set for me?
Seeing the future is only part of what I teach my students. They must also be prepared for what the future may hold. Hence the need for you to complete certain tasks as part of your education. When you have finished the tasks, return to me and you will be able to learn Descendo. I shall be waiting.
이거 혹시 무슨 게임인가요? 해리포터 게임입니다. 여기가 아닌가? 잠깐만. 이 Y좌표가 안 뜨니까 뭐야? 왔어. 모르겠네. 저거다. 아, 여기 있구나.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for
왜 저걸
Zenobia's
못 봤지?
gobstones. Confringo. Accio.
오케이. 그리고 요쪽에 하나.
Revelio.
저기 있다.
Accio.
셋. 그리고 올라가 위로. 요로. 아, 저기 이렇게 뜨구나.
Revelio.
거울이 저게 뭐지?
Lumos.
요. 그래서 이게 뭐였죠? 저 거울 하면 뭐가 좋은 거지? 자, 여기 어딘가? 저기. 네 개.
Levioso.
필드 가이드 페이지. 우와, 뭐야? 우와. 잠깐만. 다시 보여주세요. 잠깐, 저것도 어디가? 야, 이거 너무 신기한데? 이요. 와, 진짜 신기하네. 자, 올라갑시다. 여기서 위로. 여기서 또 위로. 야, 엄청 올라가네. 돌아서
I'd better keep an eye on high places
어디
around the
있지?
school for Zenobia's gobstones.
아, 저기 있다.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
그리고 이거는 뭐지? 호그와트 약초학상? 아, 저기 있구나. 저거 맞나?
Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
아. 트로피 보관실. 소리가 나는데? 어딨지? 아, 저기 있구나. 진짜 꽁꽁 숨겨놨다.
Gobstones. I should go and see her.
오케이, 갑시다. 이거 뭐야? 아, 내려가는 거구나. 올라가는 게 아니라. 일로 가서 돌고.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right
I
track.
hope you've had more luck than I
여기
did
있다.
tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
아니, 내가 가져가야겠어. 그럼 물론이지.
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
아니, 근데 그건 최악이야.
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
오케이. 그리고 아서의 보물지도에서 두 번째 랜드마크를 찾으세요. 용 분수를 찾아야 할 것 같다. LB 이크스에게서 빗자루 업데이트. 트롤을 찾아 쓰러뜨려라. 베네무스 텐타큘라를 실전에서 사용해보아라. 씨앗이나 식물. 베네무스 텐타큘라가 뭐예요? 그 배추인가? 요거? 아닌데? 이거구나. 이렇게 할 게 많지? 집중력 마법이야. 얘도 해야 되고. 일단은 메인 캐스트 좀 밀까요? 여기서 여기? 오케이.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh! Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to
브러쉬?
think it enriches his experience.
T를 누른 다음에 빗을 드래그 하라고요? 아, 이렇게. 오, 이것도 마법으로 하네.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind
먹이를
giving him some
주세요. 이렇게 하고.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
귀엽네.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes.
저 수염이 비싼 건가?
Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone.
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was on to...
What would you like me to do next, Professor?
Assist Miss Sweeting at the Neasel enclosure. She will need help brushing and feeding them. You will find it is similar to your work with the puffskins.
오케이. 그러면은 일단 먹이를 줍시다. 이렇게. 슝. 먹이 주고 빗질. 뾰로롱.
The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
아, 들어올 수가 있구나. 아하.
Appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
재밌었어요.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Psst, psst, over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I
그래요?
that's a good thing.
그게
It's
뭐예요?
something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
흥미롭게 들리는 걸?
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having.
뭐야?
Don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
좀 뭔데?
Stand back.
오, 뭐야? 얘 타고 다닐 수 있는 건가?
Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
인사하기. 아니 인사했잖아요.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly.
빗질.
You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while.
빗질 해주고 먹이.
Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
이야, 멋있는데?
So, what did you think of Highwing?
정말 멋진 친구더라.
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
뭔가 수상한데?
That does
공감해줘.
seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
그래, 알아보는 게 좋겠어.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
오케이, 캐스 완료. 이거 재능이 안 올라가나 같이? 재능, 그쵸? 재능에서 이거 주문 세트 하나 늘려주고 나머지 하나를 요거 하나 이렇게 찍을까요? 오케이, 그리고 퀘스트 남은 게 메인 퀘스트 합시다. 그래서 이쪽으로 글래드원 문과 대화하세요. 바로 앞에 있네요. 여기가 아니네. 오, 계단이 이렇게 생겨나가지고 더 헷갈리네. 요렇게 뭐야, 동물 밥 주는 거 왜 아직도 끼고 있어?
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
뭐야?
Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, See if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be
이게
done
뭐지?
at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the
Oh.
form
Revelio eyes. A demigod.
재능 포인트 또 늘었네.
Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
근데 저 조각상이 뭐길래 이렇게 무서워하는 거지?
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the
반장
other in
욕실?
the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
반장들은 욕실도 따로 있어요? 뾰로롱. 자, 주문 껴주고 어디 갔지? 응? 이건 안 껴도 되는 건가? 그냥 그냥 F 누르면 되는구나.
Alohomora.
이렇게 QEAD 뭐지? 어떻게 하는 건지 하나도 모르겠어요. 이렇게 하라는 건가? 뭐 어떻게 하라고요? 두 개의 기어가 활성화되어 잠금이 풀릴 때까지 다이얼을 돌리라는 게 뭔 소리야 도대체? 아니 설명이 번역이 이상한 거야? 설명이 이상한 거야? 아니면 내가 못 알아먹는 거야? 불꽃을 움직이고 두 개의 기어가 활성화되어 잠금이 풀릴 때까지 다이얼을 돌리라고요? 이게 뭔 소리지? 아 요렇게 이렇게 하고 말을 했어야죠. 예.
Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you.
Sure.
This is a restricted area of the castle after all.
오케이 갑시다. 레벨리오. 전 교직원에게 알림. 호그와트의 집 요정들은 성을 질서정연하게 유지하기 위해 각고의 노력을 하고 있습니다. 집 요정들은 우리가 매일 마주하는 모든 물건에 대해 준비해 놓지 않은 경우가 없을 정도죠. 하지만 며칠 전 마법의 크래커들이 방석 아래에서 폭발하는 예기치 못한 일이 있었습니다. 이 불상사로 한 불쌍한 집 요정은 온종일 파란 연기에 휩싸여 있어야 했고 우리는 이루 말할 수 없는 소음에 시달려야 했습니다. 범인은 피부스라고 추정되고 있습니다. 다들 주의해 주시기 바랍니다. 안녕하세요. 저 뭐 있어요? 아이 맛있어. 아 위로 가야 되는구나. 와우. 아니에요. 아무것도 아닙니다.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
휴. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 깜짝이야 뭐야 이거.
You are to be remanded at once.
아니 뭐야? 아니 저거 얻으려다가 잡혀버렸네. 예, 바로 간다. 이야. 지나가요. 여기에서 내고
This This must be the prefect's bathroom.
반장 전용 화장실. 야, 너 저기 뭐 있어? 저로 가봐 너. 이 녀석. 아니 여기 뭐 있잖아. 쳐다도 안 보네.
Aloha Mora.
오케이. 오케이.
They're saying that Ranrock's loyalists are preparing for a rebellion. Always mucking about.
이게 뭐지?
Perhaps Ranrock and Hyssop wouldn't be so combative if the minister.
오, 야, 이 화장실 좋은데?
If Goblin comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or help.
Revelio.
Anyway, I'm not afraid of
뭐야?
rebellion. My marching Professor Hecat's class is superb. I don't think that's what that class is for. She's right.
헤헤, 바로 열어볼까?
Aloha Mora.
Goblin's alone.
오케이. 바보 같은 녀석들. 다 털리는데도 모르네. 자, 데미가이즈 월서 들어가 볼까? 나는 물고기다. 나는 물고기다. 아니 이게 풀리네? 뭐야? 아니 이게 어떻게 걸리지? 아니 다시 해야 돼요? 잠깐 이게 아닌데? 오잉. 아니 투명 마법 걸었는데 어떻게 하냐고. 오케이 다시 고. 슉. 슥. 이렇게 한 다음에 이 녀석. 오케이. 이걸 모르네.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
이게 뭐지?
Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed.
몸이 굳어버렸나 봐요. 오케이. 나갑시다.
Hufflepuff? Ravenclaw?
감사합니다.
I know when I see a winning bet, and Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
여기 뭔가 엄청 비싸 보이는 게 있는데. 아, 2레벨이네.
Anyway, I had high hopes for Hufflepuff.
도망가. (3레벨) 잡을 수 있어.
Reparo. Accio.
오케이. 쇼로록. 다시 여기 봐. 그 게임을 잘하진 않네. 게임잘스.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
기꺼이 도와드릴게요.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
계속 찾아볼게요.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that.
근데 월석이 뭐지? 뭐길래 그러지?
I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this.
Revelio.
오케이. 뭐야 이 고양이는? 에? 뭐라고? 제가 9개나 찾아야 된다고요? 잠깐만. 더 높은 수준의 알로 호모라를 알려준다고? 이거를 다 하면 이요. 근데 이걸 어떻게 찾지? 일단은 빗자루 업그레이드를 할까요? 업그레이드도 좀 하고 사야 될 게 좀 여러 가지가 있던데.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
뭐야? 여기 맞나 여기? 저 위치가 왜 저기로 찍혀 있지?
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the
오케이.
broom upgrade for you.
빗자루 가속도와 속도를 높입니다.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Arendale that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
그럼요. 도와드릴게요.
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for Broom Flight. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be
네,
off to the
그리고 또
races.
몇 가지 사야 될 게 있거든요. 집중약이랑 뭐 하나 있지 않았나? 베네무스를 사야 되고, 그리고 베네무스랑 집중약. 여기다. 자, 집중약.
Off to the races then.
이제 이런 거 막 열 수 있나? 2레벨이네. 고양이잖아. 고양이들이 많네. 오케이, 집중약 하나 사주고.
Healing potions are a specialty here. Should you need any?
쿨다운을 줄여둔 약.
A wise decision. Thank you.
이거를 하나 살 걸 그랬나 그냥?
I hope to see you again. Farewell.
그리고 아까 뭐였죠? 독. 매직 리프. 토무스 앤 스크롤. 어디 있지? 매직 리프. 어디서 많이 들어봤는데 매직 리프. 여기 있다. 여기에서 베네무스.
Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
없는데?
No one can say I don't keep it stacked.
베네무스 텐타큘라 이걸 어떻게 만드는 거지? 맨드레이크랑 좀 빡세네. 막시마와 에두루스 저것도 해야 되네. 막시마와 에두루스. 막시마와 에두루스. 돈이 되나? 흐아! 지름길. 안 되네.
In the market for potions, are we?
Revelio.
What can I do for you today?
이건데. 아. 오케이. 갑시다.
Thank you.
두 개를 동시에 사용해 보라고. 그리고 와, 이거 획득하면 이게 계속 자라네. 화분이 하나밖에 안 되는구나. LC 와인더 R. 이거를 만들 수 있네. 아니구나. 보름초랑 더그 호그. 예? 화분이 하나에 하나밖에 안 되는구나. 야, 돈이 없는데? 고블린 로드곡 찾기. 풍선 터뜨리기. 일단 이것도 해야 되잖아요. 빗자루 타고 날아다니는 것도 해야 되고. 자, 일단 이거 얻어줍시다. 챙기고. 이게 뭐야? 어디까지 가냐 얘? 여기서 대결을 한다고? 와, 잠깐만요. 그러면은 킴브리지로 간 다음에 여기서 빗자루 타고 가야 되나? 야, 진짜 학교에서 하는 줄 알았는데 엄청 멀리 있네.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
갑시다. 이쪽이구나. 와, 근데 확실히 속도 빨라졌네요. 업그레이드 하니까. 야씨, 나도 빗자루 타고 날아다니고 싶다. 현실에서. 야, 뭐야? 타고 있는 상태에서는 들어갈 수 없다는데? 와, 여기 무슨 지역이길래? 오케이.
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Ravenclaw.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
이제 내가 다르게 보이나
Does
봐.
this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. Well, they sit around and hope to be the best. I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them. And I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
시작하지.
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
오케이, 가자. 아 잠깐만 좀 빠른데 쟤? 우와. 오케이. 우와. 바보 같아. 허허허허. 오케이.
I'm getting the hang of this. Excellent.
바보 대연자 비트라니요. 뭔 소리하는 거예요?
I'd say that was acceptable. Now that's more like it.
오케이.
I've got this.
이걸 어떻게 2분 30초 나하지? 와, 2분 30초면은 진짜 컵라면도 익혀 먹겠다.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
알게 되겠지, 이멜다.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks know.
여러분 오늘은 좀 일찍 하고 들어가 보도록 하겠습니다. 대신 내일 좀 오래 할게요. 오늘은 좀 오랜만에 와서 짤방하기 좀 미안하긴 한데 오늘은 좀 일찍 들어가 볼게요. 내일 좀 해리포터 좀 이렇게 오래 밀죠. 그리고 여러분들도 오늘 방송 봐주셔서 너무너무 고마워요. 그러면 저는 내일 오도록 하겠습니다, 여러분들. 아 잠깐만 저장. 네네 여러분들도 방송 봐주셔서 고마워요. 다들 푹 쉬시고 오늘 3일절이어가지고 오늘 빨간 날이었구나. 아쉽다. 나만 쉰 줄 알았는데. 어쨌든 내일 봐요 여러분들. 트바